Hey, what's up everybody? This is Skyriker back at you with another video review, and it's Saturday, and you know what that means. It's time for another review. Today we'll be taking a look at the AEW Unmatched Series 12 Wardlow. Holy smokes, so glad I finally found this figure. And if you saw my previous review of the Unmatched Series 1 Dustin Rhodes, you'll know that quite a funny story when I found this. Anyways, when I found Dustin, I also found Wardlow at the same time. But anyways, at first I went into the figures section looking for all the figures and everything, and the only figures I found was Jake Hager from Unrivaled Series 6, Nyla Rose from Unrivaled Series 7, almost the entire series of Unmatched Series 1 except for Darby Allin and Britt Baker, and then a few Santana and Ortiz from Unmatched Series 2. So I leave the section, you had to look at something else, and then I come back to it to decide, what I'm going to buy and everything. And sneaking out, like peeking out right behind the championship belts and the WWE Reckon ATV with Big E, peeking out right behind it was this. I was like, holy smokes. And after I grab it, somebody else comes into the aisle. And I assume it's the guy that hid this, because he's flipping through the figures, and he's like freaking out, being like, "Where's Wardlow? Where's Wardlow?" And then he sees me holding the figure in my hand. Now I'm gonna try to make it as PG as possible, but he says, "God dang it, you effing bastard!" Like, he just flips out because I found this. But hey, I was the one who found it first, whatever. And if he truly was the person who hid it, word of advice for you people who hide your figures, in the store, at least put it somewhere where it's not easily out in the open for somebody else to find it. Especially if you're hiding it for yourself to come back and get it later on. So, word of advice for you. Anyways, that's the story. So, kind of a crazy story with finding this. But anyways, I can't wait to open this bad boy up, but before we do so, take a look at the packaging first. Like, as usual, I love the black and silver with the blue background. It really stands out. Wardlow down there, picture of Wardlow. He is number 12 from Series 2. Of course, picture down there. The letter for him is an I. For you enthusiasts. Picture Wardlow on the back there. This is from Dynamite, February 19th, 2020, Atlanta, Georgia. And the other figures in the set, we got Ty Conti, Ortiz, Santana, of course, Wardlow, MJF, and Sting. Ty Conti, definitely getting her because I love her and I love that figure. It looks great. Santana and Ortiz, definitely, they are major improvements over the Unrivaled Series 4. Wardlow, obviously reviewing today. MJF, I'm a little mixed on. I love the outfit he's wearing and I love the robe he comes with, but the head sculpt is way too goofy. He's supposed to be, a cocky, jerk heel or whatever, but the head sculpt makes him look like Santino Marella or some of that, like that goofy, over-the-top comedy character. So it just doesn't fit that figure. And Sting, I have a few complaints about that Sting figure, but I still really want to get him to go along with my Darby. So hopefully stay tuned in the future for reviews of Ty Conti, Santana Ortiz, and Sting, and maybe MJF, we'll see. Anyways, that does it for the packaging, so let's open up Mr. Mayhem Wardlow and see what we have. We'll be right back. Alright, so here we have Wardlow out of the packaging, and once again, freaking awesome figure. Jazzwares does it again. What a great figure this is. So far, no complaints. Maybe a little bit wobbly, but anyways, let's take a look. First up is accessories. It comes with 2 pairs of hands, the standard gripping hands, and a pair of fists, which is perfect for Wardlow, especially when he's flexing and screaming during his entrance and when he wins the match. So that's perfect. And he does come with 2 heads, but I'll get to that in a second with the 2 heads. Alright, the default head, the screaming head, I love, because he's like always yelling like this, and this is one of the better screaming heads. I don't know, usually when there's a screaming head on a figure, it looks too goofy and too over the top, but this one looks great, and it fits the character. So, excellent, love this head sculpt. Hair color is a little off to me. I think this should be a little bit darker. But that's fine, looks good. And he also comes with an alternate head, which is just a blank expression, more intense, which I'm a little mixed on this one. This one kind of looks like Corey Graves to me. Like, I don't really see Wardlow in this face. I see him in this face, but not really this, this one. I mean, there's still decent head sculpts, but whatever. So most likely I'm gonna just keep this one on. And then moving down to his singlet, good torso choice. He's a big guy, so they need a big torso and the arms, and it blends in well with the head or whatever. It doesn't look like Rhino from WWE where they made the like the head doesn't look right on the torso and the arms are like way oversized. So I think it's a good fit. The arms could have been a tiny bit bigger, but they still look good. Singlet is very plain, but Wardlow is not like the guy who puts a tons of detail and color into his outfits. But I still like it. The black singlet with the lions in the front, and then Wardlow on the back, and the standard black knee pads, and the standard black boots, which are a little bit different than MJF's. Like, I thought it was the same mold, but it's not. As you see, it's very similar. But it still looks good. I know his knees are a little bit wobbly, like moving like side to side like that. When you try to stand him up, his knees will buckle a little bit, so could have used some stronger joints there. But that's okay. And speaking of MJF, here he is next to his former business associate, MJF, the Unrivaled Series 2. Need to get the Series 6 and the possibly the Unmatched one. I need an updated MJF, but hopefully soon. Anyways, they look great together, and plus I think it fits the time period. This is like this Wardlow is from when he was a heel with MJF, so I think these two fit well together. Well, great. I think scaling's good, fits well with it, and also since it's a big guy, I might as well compare him to a couple other big men in AEW. Here he is with the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer, and Luchasaurus. So just to get an idea how big he is, so I think he scales in well with the other big guy. Articulation is pretty standard for an AEW figure. Head rotates side to side. It does have the hinge of the neck, but because of his beard, it hinders it just a little bit. You can go up and down. Arms 360, in and out. Rotate the bicep, double jointed elbow. Swivel at the wrist and hinge at the wrist. Has the upper torso joint, which is great. Minor swivel waist. Legs forward that far, meh. And back to the original position, in and out, rotate the thigh, double jointed knee, swivel with the boot, and the hinge at the ankle, and then the kind of slight ankle pivot. But it's great. And also I forgot to mention, I love the rubber they're using on the knee pads. Like, it's very soft, so it's very flexible with the knees. It's not like the Mattel ones, from WWE, where it's like that hard rubber where it hinders the posability. So I'm glad Jazzwares is doing that with these AEW figures. Fantastic. So, really great figure. Aside from the kind of wobbly knee joints, excellent figure. Definitely a great addition to your AEW collection. Final thoughts? Overall, love this figure. What a fantastic figure. My only real complaint with it is the kind of wobbly knees. And the head sculpts could have been a little bit better, especially this one. But really, aside from that, really great figure. And definitely a great addition to your AEW collection, especially if you're a Wardlow fan. And definitely if you're kind of jumping on the bandwagon, with him being pretty popular right now and being pushed in a feud with MJF, which I'm quite enjoying right now. He is a little pricey on Amazon and eBay. On Amazon, I think he's like $42. And I think he's a little bit higher on eBay, but he's $19.99 on Ringside Collectibles. And he's a little tricky to find in stores, so I'd say if you can get him in the store or get him online for a good price, definite pickup. Like I said, just be a little worried about the wobbly knees. Like I said, aside from the knees, great figure, highly recommended, definite pickup. Anyways, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this review. Check out my previous review, which was the AEW Unmatched Series 1 Dustin Rhodes. Check out my other AEW reviews on my AEW playlist. And also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss weekly reviews of AEW action figures, WWE action figures, toy hunts, stop motions, and more. So be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss it. Anyways, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream, and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care.
Can't touch my